Well, you may have heard rumors that Nebraska could be running out of phone numbers soon, and some think a new area code have to be added.
But it may be much longer than you think before any new numbers will be needed to be added to the system here in Nebraska. Chilli's Matthew Mittleider has more.
If you've ever had to get a new phone number, you've probably wondered, will we ever run out of numbers? The Nebraska Public Service Commission says that won't be for a long time, at least in Nebraska. They say there's a lot of factors that go into predicting when an area will run out, but it happens more commonly in places with big cities and a higher population.
It really comes down to projected demand. Sometimes technologies can change and numbers get eaten up pretty quickly, but at this time we don't project that the area codes in Nebraska are going to exhaust anytime soon.
Currently, the western part of Nebraska is covered by the 308 area code, while the east is covered by the 402 and 531 codes. Robin says this can be a little confusing since there are two areas with three area codes, but basically the 402 and 531 numbers are interchangeable.
It could certainly be confusing for some people if they see a 531 number and wonder, is that even a Nebraska number? You know, if you have a home phone and someone across the street has a home phone and your number is 402 and theirs is 531, you can still call that number locally.
The Public Service Commission says it tracks numbering resources in Nebraska and looks at requests for numbers by carriers to determine when an area is getting close to running out. That's what happened a few years ago when the 402 code crossed a threshold for exhaust, and the 531 number was overlaid onto the same area, allowing for new numbers to be created. Robin says the other option would have been to split up the 402 area and have everyone change their number.
And that was kind of decided that wasn't a preferable way to go. You'd have to make a lot of people switch a lot of telephone numbers. And the overlay method allowed people to keep their number. They would have to implement 10-digit dialing, but it would still allow for calling behaviors to basically be the same.
Currently, the 308 area code isn't projected to be exhausted until 2040, and the 402-531 area code won't run out until 2069. Almost 50 years from now. Reporting in Lincoln, Matthew Mittleider, Channel 8 News.
And the Public Service Commission says there are fewer 402 numbers available to carriers right now, but with the 531 number available, there isn't a risk of running out anytime soon.